Hello, this is Dr. Shani Collins Woods from AskDrShani.com. Today I want to speak with you about the importance of maintaining your physical health or incorporating some form of physical activity into your schedule. It is so important that physical activity is a component of your life. We move through our days, go in and out, to and from home, to and from work, and oftentimes we put our, work needs and family needs and, community needs before our own personal needs. And I noticed that trend even with myself. I noticed it among other women and men. And so I was able to write the SHE Devotional 31 Daily Inspirations for Women's Spirit, Health, and Emotions, really to champion the importance of self-care and the importance of taking time to make sure you're managing your spirit, your health, and your emotions. And so again, today I'm going to speak about the importance of physical activity, and I'll just share with you very briefly what I have been doing in my personal life to honor my commitment to physical activity and to being a healthier person. For the last 3 going on 4 months, I have begun to reincorporate jump rope or cardio back into my schedule. And so on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for 40 minutes to 45 minutes, I jump rope. I just jump rope. I jump, jump, jump. And that's what I do. I love jump roping. It is quick, it is simple, it is convenient, and it burns a lot of calories. Since I have begun to honor my body in this way, I have noticed many positive changes. For instance, I feel better, I sleep better, my blood pressure is lower, and I can fit into clothes that I have not been able to wear in a couple of years. So those are just some of the immediate benefits. But it's not just about, feeling, looking good in your clothes. That's one aspect of it. But I really wanted to make an effort to be healthier because I know that, as my schedule changes, as I get busy, my weakness is that I will fall off schedule with working out. And I think it happens to everyone. So if you're going through that and you're experiencing that, don't feel bad about it. Just, make a commitment to yourself and make those changes so that you won't get sick. And I say get sick because we none of us is immune to getting sick or to developing a chronic health issues. A lot of times we, especially in the African American community, we know diabetes will, we know high blood pressure will, we know stroke and high cholesterol will, but the things that lead to those illnesses and to those chronic health diseases, the two things relate to being overweight and being obese, and not necessarily having proper nutrition. So none of us is at a point in our lives where we are too young to experience those things. So that's why I really champion making a commitment to honor your body, because any one of us can get sick at any point. And so you don't want that. You want to, be well and feel well and look good and do those things that are recommended by health practitioners, doctors, and health professionals. So again, I have begun to incorporate jump rope into my schedule 3 to 4 days a week. I've been doing it for about 4 months now, and I have noticed some changes. But other changes that have been more recent include drinking more water. I do not drink water as I should. And as a person who suffers from adult acne, that has always been a challenge with me, struggling with adult acne. And so I have, over the past maybe 3 weeks, been using an app. I think it's called the Hydro app. It's on my phone. I can't think of the name. I'll post the link. But I've been using an app that sort of alerts me of the times that I need to be drinking more water. And so I have really begun to, be very serious about drinking more water. So that's something you can do. You can download a health app to help you drink more water, because we all need water, and it will tell you how much you need based on your body weight. And so water, again, flushes your system. It helps to clear up your skin. It helps you to, stay hydrated. It also helps you with your heart rate, so many other things. Water is just really a cleansing, a very purifying, thing that you need to drink. So get some water in your system. Also, for many years, I was a pescatarian where I didn't eat beef and pork and things of that nature. So I would suggest, if you are interested or if you conduct some primary research of your own. Consider a diet that includes less meat. And so, like I said, for me, I try to eat a lot of fish and shrimp and salmon and things of that nature because, salmon is high in omega-3s, which is a healthy heart oil. You really need fish oil and things of that nature. But I do sometimes incorporate chicken back into my diet because I also suffer from anemia. So sometimes when I start to feel a little, a little lethargic or a little weak, I know that I need to supplement or amp up my protein. So I will have to eat some chicken. But think about considering the importance of reducing some of the meat in your diet. So if you can cut back on some chicken, if you can cut back on, hamburger meat and red meat and pork and things of that nature, that would also help you to, really lose weight if that's your goal. But that'll help you to really, maintain your body in a way that, you're not, your clothes are fitting you in the way that you want, but also that internally you are healthier. And also, for instance, I mentioned jump roping. If jump roping is not your thing, or if you that's not something that you feel you can commit to, you can incorporate exercise such as walking, light jogging. You can do swimming. There are so many different exercises. Even if you want to, do a DVD where you're doing that 3 or 4 days a week. Whatever it is, it just has to work for your schedule, and you have to carve out that space in your schedule to actually implement the activity and to actually do it, what's recommended up, 150 minutes a week. So it doesn't have to be the same thing that I'm doing. But what I'm suggesting is that if you know you've fallen off track and you know you don't want to see your life go toward the path of perhaps having some of the issues that your grandparents had or that your parents had or that your neighbor or your church member, some of those chronic health issues, then now is the time, not, New Year's, not, 5 years from now, but now is the time to really give that attention to your body and to make sure that you are honoring your body through proper exercise and by, eating right. And no, making these changes, it doesn't mean that you're going to be a perfect person right away. I slip up. I have my slip ups all the time. I'm a sweets person. I like to eat sweets. I like pecan pie. I'm a Southern girl. But I also know that I can't have pecan pie 5 days a week. I may have a slice one day a week or once every, month or something like that. And I do know that if I'm going to eat something like that, I have to make sure that the next day I'm following up with exercise, or that when I eat it or whenever it's taken into my body, that I'm flushing my body out, So make changes that will fit in with your schedule, make changes that work well for you, and do what you need to do to honor your body, because you are important, because your health does matter, and ultimately you are a role model for the people around you. So if you have children, or if you have family members, or coworkers, whatever you do, you're sending that energy out into the world. So be a role model for other people, but also be the role model for yourself. So that's my message for you today. I hope that it helps you in some way. I would encourage you to check out my 2 books. The first one is the SHE Devotional, 31 Daily Inspirations for Woman's Spirit, Health, and Emotions. And the second book is Healthy Love 365. The whole topic of both books is really about self-care, self-love, and making sure that you do the things to honor your body, whether it relates to a relationship or whether it just relates to what you're doing on a day-to-day basis with your mind, body, and your soul. Okay, well, please be sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, but also share this video with someone who may need it. And also visit my blog, www.askdrshani.com, and read more about some of the topics that I speak about and write about.